This is my Halloween build of 2022, making a giant monster mouth. One thing you will need to make a giant monster mouth is lots of teeth. I did this by taking cardboard squares or rectangles, cutting them diagonally from opposite corners, and then combining the pieces together on the backs, as you can see, and then taping them together. Using painter's drop cloth, the cheap plastic stuff, and spray glue. I sprayed the coverings for the teeth, and then you just trim it to size. So here we taking the teeth, getting them arranged on cardboard the way we like. Make sure that they're symmetrical with big teeth and small teeth in the right places, and seeing how much cardboard we're actually going to need to attach the teeth to. So what you see are top teeth on the right and bottom teeth on the left. This is one of the early test runs with the teeth. You can see they use Great Stuff foam to attach the teeth to the cardboard. I just gotta use a Great Stuff foam, kind of like tack weld the corners with Great Stuff foam down to the cardboard. And then once you get all the teeth in place, you can go back and use the spray foam for all the edges, top and bottom. The original frame was a tripod with no bracing. However, that was too wobbly and ended up getting swapped out. What I'm using to hold the teeth up are the guts from 550 cord, or the paracord you can buy at the hardware store. So use guts to use and tie around the frame and the teeth to hold them in place. The teeth were getting, because of the creases in the cardboard and the weight, the teeth had a tendency to sag a bit, which was not good. So what I ended up doing was taking, for the bottom row of teeth, or this is the top row of teeth here on the left, is getting cardboard boxes, duct taping it to the top of the jaw, we'll call it, duct taping it in place, and then once I was happy where those boxes were, I used the spray foam underneath the boxes and around the edges, the Great Stuff foam that into place, which gave a lot of rigidity to the cardboard. Also on the right hand side here, where I have the bottom teeth, I just took strips of cardboard and made them into triangles, as you can see, and then duct taped them where they needed to go. Once I was happy where they were in place, all you had to do was lift it up, because the duct tape is there just to act as a placeholder to hold the triangles in place, and as a hinge. So then I just put the spray foam underneath the triangles, and then once all that was set, again underneath, and then once everything is set, you can go back and spray all your edges. Keep it nice and sturdy. So here we are with the teeth mounted to the new four-legged H-frame. You can see on the picture on the right, you can see on the back, two legs, a cross beam going across. This is PVC pipe connectors and such. Hold it together, and you can't see it from the bottom row of teeth resting against it. There's another another cross beam T intersection for the PVC pipe going across. I use as a hinges a slightly larger PVC pipe T intersection, a little bit larger, so all these pipes are 1.5 inch, and that T intersection going across was a 2 inch by 2 inch by 1.5 inch. You can see everything is mounted in place. So with something like this, you need skin to cover everything, and you need a mouth to give it some presence. So that was the next thing to work on. So here we are with different sections of skin. The picture on the left are the top and bottom coverings for the jaws. to hide the cardboard boxes and triangles that we made. The red section here in the middle is the mouth, which got taped to the inside of the frame. And then on the picture on the right, this long section is the back of the monster mouth. The sides of the monster mouth I had used from leftovers from the years before of using painter's tarp or painter's drop cloth, the plastic on one side, cloth on the other with spray paint on it. So that's all these coverings are. The skins is the cheap painter's drop cloth, plastic on one side, cloth on the other with lots of spray paint to give it texture and look on it. And this is the final product once it's all set up and ready for presentation. You can see me standing there. I am 5'9½", to give you some scale perspective. Figured out total this thing was probably about 13 feet tall, probably about 12 to 13 feet tall. Takes 2 people to set it up, and lots of duct tape to hold different parts of the skin to the jaws and the front of it here to the legs, and clamps. So it was a good project to work on for Halloween. Can't wait for next year.